Seniors, have you ever wondered what could happen if you started taking magnesium glycinate every night for 30 days? Many people say the changes they feel sometimes by week 1 are almost hard to believe. Magnesium isn't a stimulant or a quick fix. It's a mineral your body quietly relies on for thousands of daily functions. But as we get older, magnesium levels may naturally decline. That's when some people may notice things like muscle tightness, increased nerve sensitivity, lighter sleep, and changes in energy levels. And here's something many seniors don't realize. Large nutrition surveys in the United States suggest that a significant number of people may not be meeting their daily magnesium intake from food alone. So symptoms like cramps, fatigue, stiffness, anxiety, and brain fog aren't always just aging. Sometimes it may be one contributing factor that the body isn't getting enough of a key mineral it uses every day. Quick disclaimer. This video is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for medical advice. In this video, we're breaking down the 5 biggest changes you may notice within 30 days of taking magnesium glycinate. And number 2 is something many people thought they had lost with age. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments. How old are you and where are you watching from? We're responding in a friendly, real conversation style. Now let's get started with change number 5 and make our way down the list. Number 5, you get fewer cramps and more steady energy through the day. If you've ever had those sudden, painful muscle cramps, especially at night or during exercise, you'll know how annoying they are. Well, magnesium glycinate can help with that too. When magnesium levels are low, it may affect how well your muscles relax after they contract, which can be linked with cramps, twitches, or even that restless legs feeling. But with consistent magnesium glycinate use over 30 days, your muscles may function more comfortably, which can mean fewer cramps and less twitching. And that's not all. Magnesium also plays a huge role in your energy levels. If you've ever felt tired no matter how much sleep you get, magnesium might be one contributing factor. It's essential for energy production at the cellular level. Without enough magnesium, your cells may not generate energy as efficiently, leaving you feeling drained. But after 30 days of magnesium glycinate, some people notice their energy feels more balanced and steady. Not that jittery, crash and burn feeling you get from caffeine. You may notice a more stable, sustained feeling of vitality throughout the day. Number 4, your stress goes down and your mind feels clearer. When you start taking magnesium glycinate consistently for 30 days, you might notice something amazing, a sense of calm and mental clarity. First off, magnesium helps regulate your body's stress response. So if you're someone who tends to feel anxious or on edge, you might notice that stress doesn't hit as hard. Magnesium helps support normal cortisol levels, which means fewer moments of feeling overwhelmed. Your body and mind start working together, rather than against each other. But that's not all. Magnesium also helps with brain fog, which many of us experience, especially as we get older. Low magnesium levels can be linked with sluggish thinking, poor memory, and lack of focus. When you start taking magnesium glycinate, you may notice improved cognitive function. It helps your brain work more efficiently, leading to better focus, sharper memory, and a sense of mental clarity that can last throughout the day. It's like you get a mental reset. Number 3, your blood pressure may feel more stable and your heart feels steady. Magnesium plays a role in normal blood pressure regulation. It helps relax blood vessels, which can support healthy blood flow. So if you've been dealing with high blood pressure, magnesium may support relaxation of the arteries and reduce strain on the cardiovascular system. Studies from the American Heart Association show that magnesium supplementation has been associated with reductions in both systolic and diastolic blood pressure, with stronger effects seen in people with hypertension or low magnesium levels. This may help reduce overall strain on the heart and may be linked with better cardiovascular health outcomes. But magnesium's impact on the heart doesn't stop at blood pressure. Every time your heart beats, magnesium helps regulate the electrical signals that control contraction and relaxation. Without enough magnesium, normal heart rhythm may be affected, which can be associated with palpitations or a racing heart. Number 2, you enjoy deep, restful sleep every night. One of the earliest changes people often notice with magnesium glycinate is a shift in sleep quality. falling asleep more easily and waking up feeling genuinely restored. This is often discussed because magnesium may help support a calm nervous system by contributing to normal muscle relaxation and neurotransmitter function that helps guide the brain from alertness into sleep. One of the most important is GABA, your brain's natural off switch. When magnesium levels are low, the mind can sometimes stay more active at night, which may be associated with racing thoughts and restless sleep. Supporting magnesium levels may help support GABA activity, helping the body and mind unwind more easily. Research supports this effect. In a clinical study involving older adults with insomnia, those who took magnesium fell asleep faster, stayed asleep longer, and experienced improved sleep quality, along with higher melatonin levels and lower cortisol. Magnesium glycinate is often considered effective because it contains glycine, an amino acid with calming properties that may help support relaxation and normal sleep processes, including body temperature regulation and sleep readiness signals. Together, magnesium and glycine may support a calming effect that is associated with relaxation and smoother sleep onset. Number 1. Your blood sugar may feel more balanced. Most people don't immediately associate magnesium with blood sugar regulation, yet this mineral plays an important supporting role in how the body manages glucose. Low magnesium levels can affect how efficiently the body responds to insulin, the hormone responsible for moving sugar from the bloodstream into cells. When magnesium is low, insulin signaling may become less effective, which can be associated with higher blood sugar levels, increased cravings, and, over time, reduced insulin sensitivity. A large cohort study published in Diabetes Care, based on long-term U.S. population data, found that higher dietary magnesium intake was associated with about a 15% to 30% lower risk of developing type 2 diabetes over time when comparing the highest versus lowest intake groups. Supplementing with magnesium glycinate daily for around 30 days may help support this balance. At this point, you might be asking, if magnesium glycinate is so widely used, why do some people feel worse or notice little to no results? Well, here are 5 common reasons. The first reason is electrolyte imbalance, especially low potassium. Magnesium works closely with potassium, calcium, and sodium to support nerve signaling and muscle contraction, including the sodium-potassium pump that maintains electrical balance inside cells. When potassium is low and calcium is relatively high, taking magnesium alone may not fully restore balance and can still leave the system unstable, which may be linked to symptoms like anxiety, muscle twitching, or irregular heart rhythms, since the heart depends heavily on stable electrolyte levels. Second, taking too much at once. Magnesium influences the nervous system by modulating receptors such as NMDA, which are involved in brain excitation. Taking a large dose at once may abruptly alter this balance, sometimes leading to fatigue, dizziness, or a temporary off feeling. In higher amounts, magnesium can also affect gut function by drawing water into the intestines, which may cause cramping or diarrhea. The third reason is poor supplement quality. Magnesium glycinate is valued for its high bioavailability because it is bound to glycine, an amino acid that supports absorption and has calming properties. However, some supplements are not pure and may contain cheaper forms like magnesium oxide, which has lower absorption. As a result, less magnesium may enter the bloodstream, while more remains in the digestive tract, potentially reducing effectiveness and causing digestive discomfort. Fourth, not understanding elemental magnesium. Magnesium supplements are compounds, meaning only a portion of their weight is actual usable magnesium. This is called elemental magnesium. For example, magnesium glycinate typically contains about 10 to 20% elemental magnesium. Misunderstanding this can lead to underdosing or overdosing, depending on how the label's interpreted. The fifth reason is unnecessary fillers and additives. Some supplements include binders, preservatives, or artificial ingredients that do not contribute to magnesium's effectiveness. In sensitive individuals, these additives may irritate the gut or reduce tolerance, which can affect how well the supplement is handled by the body. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And remember, check with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you take medications or have health conditions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.